The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the one and only Dr. Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing, bro?
Man, blessed and highly favored, man. Hey, look, I know you got that word this morning.
Hey, thank you, Rickey. The word of the day is what you always say, and that is you're blessed and highly favored.
Yes, sir.
Saying you're blessed and highly favored because you are a blessing. Rickey, you taught us for many years that life ain't about you. It's about what God does through you to be a blessing to other people. And so today, my word is simply when we say we are blessed and highly favored, we're saying that God has done something for us. God is up to something good through us, and God is making the world a better place because of us, because we are blessed and highly favored. Rickey, I thought about that because that's what Mary, the mother of Jesus, said. She's blessed and highly favored. Why? Because of what God had done for her, that God was about to do through her. And so here it is today. You go out and make it a blessed day, because when you make it a blessed day, you recognize you are blessed, so you can be a blessing. You recognize God has been good to you because God wants to be good through you. It ain't about you. It's about what God does through you and for you to make the world better around you. I'm like Rickey Smiley, y'all. I'm blessed and highly favored. May God bless you and be a blessing through you.
I know that's right, Pastor Haynes. Hey, Pastor Haynes, that's a good word this morning, and we always happy to have you on every morning. Let everybody know how you can be reached and how can they find your awesome sermons.
Hey, Rickey, you too kind, man. Listen, you can follow me on social media. I'm on X and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I got also a YouTube channel, Frederick Haynes, where you can check out some of my sermons, as well as Friendship West YouTube channel.
There it is. All right, let's get into this music, man. Thank you, Pastor Haynes. Love you.
Hey, love you, Rickey. Have a blessed day.
Hey, you too. Here we go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 23 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by the Capital One Quick Silver Card. Earn 1.5% cash back on every purchase. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Jury selection began Monday in the trial of 3 Tacoma, Washington police officers charged in the death of Manuel Manny Ellis, a 33-year-old black man who was tackled, punched, shocked with a stun gun, and held face down on a sidewalk in March 2020. 2 months before George Floyd met a similar fate. 2 white officers face second-degree murder charges, while 1 Asian American officer is facing first-degree manslaughter. Opening statements are expected to start on October 2nd. In other news, the cost of raising a child in the United States has risen to almost $240,000.
Really?
And that's just for the basics. Yeah, Lending Tree examined cost of necessities from birth to 18 and did not include enrichment activities like sports and arts. Childcare costs parents an average of $12,000 per year, an amount that has caused some parents to just stop working altogether.
Yeah.
It is really expensive. Lastly, how well do you know your First Amendment rights? According to the 2023 Constitution Day Civic Study, 77% can only name one: freedom of speech.
Yep.
Do y'all know the other 5?
What are they?
Freedom of speech, right to assembly, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, and the right to petition the government.
Right.
Only 5% know all 5.
Yeah, I heard them all, but I just didn't,
Right.
I barely learned the Gettysburg Address.
Mm-hmm. What you using that for?
I mean, we had to learn it in government class.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, that's something that you had to learn, but I
Right.
just didn't know that. I've heard them all because I heard them all said. Different pundits would use that like on MSNBC, I would hear, but I didn't know not all together like that.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to retain all that stuff from school, but now we're part of the 5%. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Man, we had not one but two Monday Night Football games last night. New Orleans Saints beat Carolina, and the Cleveland Browns lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Browns fans are very sad right about now. Running back Nick Chubb suffered a gruesome season-ending knee injury. Yeah, man, they didn't even want to replay it. It was so bad.
Yeah.
It may be, I ain't going to say it. Yeah. It was bad, man. So just keep Nick Chubb in your prayers.
And he was running.
He was deucing him last night.
He was like having some real good runs.
Absolutely.
I just knew he was going to have a big night.
He was about to, man. So it is what it is. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes restructures his contract. He's about to get $210 million between now and 2026. Most money in NFL history over a 4-season span. Get that money, man. The Colorado State defensive back Henry Blackburn, he's the one who delivered an illegal hit on Colorado receiver Travis Hunter, which caused a lacerated liver injury. That's going to put him out for 3 to 4 weeks. But Henry Blackburn and his family have been receiving death threats.
Okay. You go out here and lacerate somebody's liver. That was a dirty hit.
It was an illegal hit, absolutely.
It was an illegal hit. It was a dirty hit, and he wasn't put out of the game. He should be kicked out for the rest of the season because, for real, the way he hit him, he could have killed him.
Oh, come on, man. Listen.
He could have killed him.
Don't be surprised if he's not. Colorado State is probably going to not even play him. One, because his family is receiving death threats, and it's going to be a big distraction.
That was a dirty hit. And that kid could have lost his life. Now, you didn't say a broken rib. You said a lacerated liver. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It was brutal. It was uncalled for. The play was over.
Absolutely.
And whatever he get, he just get what he get. People have a right to be mad.
Exactly,
man. If that was my son, you did that to my son, I'm riding up there to Boulder, where he lives, looking for you and somebody in your family.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
Gary,
that's terrible.
Yes,
so what?
Remember yesterday we were talking about Drew Barrymore, y'all, how she received intense backlash, y'all, for her decision to return work without with her WGA employees, honey. Well, now Sherry Shepard is speaking out. She said, honey, well, she's so glad she ain't part of that contract. She said because, honey, she is between who is it? It's Sherry Shepard, is Kelly and Mark, and it's Tamron Hall, y'all. They'll definitely, be able to go back to work. They said, given all the drama of the last few weeks, Shepard acknowledged, y'all, that she's been so much confusion about who can work and who can't work on her second season of Sherry. Now, after discussing her recent breast reduction, which I didn't know that's good to know, so I guess we'll find out about that, honey, that Sherry had a breast reduction, because people saying she needed one, honey. She said that she shared that, honey, when she was picketing, y'all, with her friends Viola Davis and Niecy Nash. Well, now she said, but here's the thing. She said, talk shows in general fall under a different union contract. Y'all listen to this. So she said, we are allowed to come back unless, honey, you are a WGA show. Now they're saying the Sherry Shepard show is not a WGA show. They said, honey, she said this, and she said, we have never employed WGA writers. So us coming back to work is not crossing the picket line. And she said, as a comic, she said, my comedic take on the headlines is my voice. I write my jokes. She said, I'm the writer, and I am not in the WGA. She said, I have the producers who help me shape my words, which is why we don't have WGA writers over here at Sherry. So she'll be able to go back to work, honey. But is that a good look, though? Because all your other people not going to be able to go back to work, and you just going back to work. She said she felt bad for me, whatever. She said, but those residual checks really helped a lot, when she was part of that. She said, because it helped her take care of her family and what have you. So we're going to see how this all turn out. Hopefully nobody don't, throw eggs or send people in her audience and start booing her and what have you. Because how people do, honey. So you just got to be careful. But congratulations to all those that will be able to go to work. All right, the color today is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is shadow gray. On the high end, you say shadow gray, and on the low end, you say beautiful black. That's your color for today.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 28 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Why you say a good morning?
Well, Daryl, good morning.
Good morning. Hopefully, y'all, this is the third time, and it'd be a charm for T.I. and Tiny. The couple was given another chance at their trade dress lawsuit against toy maker MGA Entertainment. Now, as previously reported, the pair believes MGA Entertainment name and stole the image and likeness of the girl band OMG Girls to create its LOL Surprise OMG Dolls line. Now, as you may recall, Tiny founded the singing group in 2009, and her daughter Zanique Pullins is a member alongside Baja Rodriguez and Brianna Womack. Now, in January, the case ended in a mistrial, and in May, however, the U.S. Supreme Court ruling over a dog toy that has striking similarities to a Jack Daniels whiskey bottle has given T.I. and Tiny a third go at their multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Congratulations to them. So following the Jack Daniels historic win, attorneys for T.I. and Tiny said that the opinion of the Supreme Court was directly on point to their lawsuit. However, he reportedly said that things may not kick off until 2024. So I'm glad they're not giving up on this situation because, like I said before, those dolls look strikingly similar to the OMG Girls in everything that they wore, their brand, everything that they look like. I mean, some of the same exact outfits too. All right, moving on, y'all. 50 Cent's final lap tour stopped in Detroit on Sunday night, and Eminem surprised the crowd by coming out to perform Patiently Waiting and crack a bottle with his longtime friend and collaborator. Don't act like you don't know Eminem was going to be here. Eminem said to the audience, Detroit made some noise for the one and only best friend I've known, 50 Cent, and also make some noise for hip-hop's 50th birthday, y'all. Eminem signed 50 Cent to Shady Records before the release of Get Rich or Die Trying in 2003. 50 Cent shared earlier this year that Eminem approached him about getting back in the studio with Dr. Dre. Ooh, but no concrete release plans have been revealed yet.
That would be fine
dope.
Now.
What y'all think about that?
Yes,
would be fine.
Come on now.
I would love to
and you
see
seem
that.
like as y'all get older, y'all lyrics just get better and y'all be more smooth and more clever with it too.
Man, we go through so much more stuff.
Yeah.
Like, life be lifing. All right, y'all, we going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning. How you doing this morning once
Man,
again?
blessed and highly favored. Just
All right.
glad to be alive.
Amen. To be in that number one more time.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Well, it's good to be passionate about your work, but just not this passionate, okay? So check this out. The director of a high school marching band got arrested in Alabama after refusing to make his band stop playing. So this man's name is Johnny Mims. He's been the band director at a high school near Birmingham since about 2018.
Minor?
Huh? Johnny Mims.
Yeah, I think that's Minor High School.
Oh, okay. Well, his school's football team won a game 27-zip on Thursday. Now, according to reports, bands for both schools continued to play long after the game was over. Now, police asked the directors for both bands to stop so everybody could just go on and go home. Now, the other school's band said fine, but Johnny told his kids not to stop playing.
Yeah, J.O. Jackson Older. That's Jackson Older High School. They got on out of there.
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
they don't want to go to jail. But Minor, you talking about like that's Bessemer. That's on the outside of Birmingham.
Hey, come on, dog.
They don't.
Oh,
They said we don't mind going to jail.
They
Why
with
would
it.
they do?
They was doing. They probably was doing fanfares. A lot of times we find ourselves after games or whatever doing fanfares in the stands. So you got the trumpets going against their trumpets. You know, start doing stuff in sections.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
In the culture, there's a thing called the fifth quarter, and that's where the bands get together after the game, and they continue to do their little battle back and forth.
It be jamming, though.
Absolutely.
Hard.
Absolutely better than the game.
Hard.
Yeah.
Well, police eventually decided to arrest him, y'all, and he resisted. So he refused to put his hands behind his back, and then he shoved the cop.
You can't
so
do that.
So they had to tase the man, child. And now he's facing.
Wait a minute. They tased him.
They tased him, and now he's facing charges for disorderly conduct, harassment, and resisting arrest.
And you
Now,
can
the
lose your
school-
job for that. Now you got to go and deal with the police thing. I'm not worried about is him dealing with the Board of Education.
Right.
And you got a responsibility with the kids and stuff.
Right.
And he's probably a young band director right out of college and got caught up in the hype.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how it be sometimes. I hope they let him off because he's a great band director.
Man, well, the school superintendent put out a statement. They said they're not commenting yet until they finish gathering all the facts. So I hope they don't arrest them because it seems like it's just so much fun. You just trying to do what the fans, want to do. They came to have a good time, and I love hearing the band
But they
play,
got to be out of them public parks by a certain time, and like a lot of cities, it be bad. The more you hang, the more you linger around.
Okay.
Then fights and stuff start breaking out, and it gets competitive. And then these folks don't like these folks. It's a history since the 90s of violence after football games. So they be trying to get people out of there.
So you think they're going to ban the director?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
R-E-S-P-C, that's what I want from me. R-E-S-P-C-C, that's what I want. Respect.
Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic.
Who was that?
Some random woman that was trying to sing R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Oh, wow.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Gary, that's a sharp necklace you got on. You must got your income tax check.
No, Ricky, it's a long story. But anyway, good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all remember recently, Nia Long, y'all, she filed for primary custody, y'all, of her wonderful son with Houston Rockets coach, Mr. Ime Udoka, honey, after their messy breakup. Well, now it's being reported Ime trying to fight back. Now they're saying Nia Long's ex-fiance, honey, Mr. Udoka, has opposed, y'all, her request to primary custody of their minor son and told the court that he should be awarded joint custody despite, honey, the actress' wishes, honey. Now they're saying, according to the court record documents obtained by Radar Online, the NBA coach has responded to the petition filed by Ms. Long. Now, in his newly filed request, Udoka checked the box demanding y'all joint legal and physical custody. Now, in addition, he also checked the box seeking visitation on top of his joint custody. Now, they're saying Mr. Udoka also opposed Long's request that he cover her attorney fees. He said that he shouldn't be responsible for her fees. They should be responsible for their own bills, which is not right. He should pay her attorney fees.
I agree with that part, but I also agree that the joint legal physical custody, especially if they have a son or whatever. Now, he might be a dog and a slime ball in the relationship, but that don't mean he's a slime ball father. But since you caused the situation, maybe pay half of the attorney fees to be fair if I was the judge.
Yeah, and they say it's amazing how guys always asking for joint custody and it was only part-time damn daddies. But anyway.
Who said that?
He was a part-time dad. We don't know if he was a part-time dad.
Well, guess what? He cheated on her, and he was with other women, so he was there part-time instead of being there full-time. He was a part-time daddy.
One had nothing to do with the other.
Part-time daddy?
Because he wasn't there full-time. If he was there full-time, they wouldn't be filing for divorce. He would have been there all the time. Evidently, he was out cheating.
They was married.
Well, they weren't married, but they were together and stuff, so still they were shacking. So still, he wasn't there all the time. He was with other women, allegedly. So that means you was a part-time daddy.
He was
How do you know you have a son with him when he was cheating?
You know what?
I doubt
I can't
that.
tell you how many times I done smashed with the baby.
Okay.
Come on. All right. Don't do that. Oh,
Have
Lord.
mercy. But anyway, I feel so bad for Nia Long. Nia Long is an American actress.
Now
Now
she
she's
babies that
humiliated.
fell on the floor. I thought, damn.
Ricky!
You're right, though, Gary. I agree with you. He should pay for all of those legal fees.
Yes, and he should pay for him and put Nia in humiliating her. But anyway, moving on, child, with all that mess. In other celebrity news, speaking of humiliation, y'all, oh my God, the prayer words are definitely being solicited, y'all, for Storm Reid, y'all. We know Storm Reid, the beautiful actress and stuff, but people are praying for y'all because it's being reported that her dad went to T.I.'s Trap City Cafe in Atlanta, and they're saying, honey, he was bragging about how his beautiful daughter is Storm, and they say, honey, he didn't pay for the food. They say he walked out because his daughter is Storm Reid and he don't have to pay. Here's how that went down.
I present to him his tab. You guys, this man looks at his tab, sits it down, looks at me, and walks straight towards the door. I see him walk out the door. You guys, I run to my manager because I already know the place that I work. I tell my manager, hey, Stormy Reid's father, he's walking out the door. My manager rushes his butt to the door, catches him, comes back to me, and then he says, oh, he's coming right back. He's just walking that lady to the car. Don't worry, Chi. Cool. I'm like, all right. Comes back about 5 minutes later, you guys, says that the man left.
Isn't that sad?
Man.
Now, who is Storm Reid?
Storm Reid. Especially who Storm Reid is.
She's the actress of. She's been in several.
She was in a
kind of
movie
big
with
movies.
Nia Long.
With Nia Long.
Yeah,
she's been
she
in a
was
movie
just in a
with
movie with Nia Long.
Oprah. She and her dad's a personal friend of mine. I don't.
Well, why don't you call him and ask him why he paid?
You know what? I will do that. I will do that. I will do that right now.
Yeah, call him because we need to know. Because I feel so bad. I know Star Money can't even show her face now in Hollywood. If I did go in the
He's never been known to do anything like that. That man got money. He don't.
He ain't got that damn much if he didn't pay for his food.
Yeah, I'm saying, where
I mean, it might be something more to the story.
Well, I tell you what. Well, he needs to call. You need to call him.
I mean, did T.I. tell him to go in there and eat, and that he was all?
Well, that's what I'm saying because they're friends, and so I don't know. It might be something more to the story.
Well, please call.
Maybe T.I.
We'll
said,
even if T.I. did say, hey, explain, give an explanation. Don't just lay the tab down and just.
That's very condescending.
Very condescending and rude.
Demeaning.
If he did that, and I don't think nobody just had no reason to just wake up out of their bed and lie about something like that.
Yeah.
I believe that girl's story, but I would like to hear as to did he already pay? Did he leave them cash on the table? What's the other side of the story? I can't think of nothing.
Yeah, because, people that operate off their kids' names or whatever, or their parents' names because they rich and stuff, good, they don't exempt.
But he didn't say that. You know who I am? Is that what they said? What he said?
Yeah, and they knew.
She said that. He said, "Do you know who I am?"
Mm-hmm. And they knew that. No, so I'm Storm Reed's dad. Okay, and
he said that.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, wow.
Can't be doing that.
And I'm Abraham Lincoln's far descendant, but still.
Well, I'm going to get to the bottom of this story because I don't think my friend would do nothing like that.
Well, you just
call him. Tell him to call in.
I got him on the phone right now. He'll call. I'll tell him.
Please do. It's shocking me. I feel bad for Storm. And she was with Nia Long and
Oprah. I feel bad that you know somebody that'll walk out of a restaurant like that. Well, it says a lot about you.
Yes, Lord. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Shadow Gray. On the high end, you say Shadow Gray, and on the low end, black. That's your color for that's.
I see you didn't text you back. We've been waiting.
Yeah, we waiting. I'm trying to stall time because he should be up.
He's on the phone right now.
I'm hoping you got.
Because he ain't paid for
Is he on the phone? What is he saying?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He's on. I'm on my cell phone right now.
Well, that's how you reach him, huh?
Let's go.
What's up? This your boy Charles McGee from the Brick City. I want to wake up my sister Anna and my little man CJ. Wake up, wake up.
Harriet James calling from Louisville, Kentucky. I like to wish myself a happy birthday. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, this is Mel from Florida City, Florida. I want to wake up my wife, Jasmine, my kids, and the whole Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Come on. Oh!
Hey!
Let's go!
Let me go. Wake up, wake up. Hey, you listening on your radio. Radio. Gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Let them know that you at Norfolk. Wake up. Wake up. In Birmingham. Wake up. Wake it up. Homer. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louisville. Wake up. New Orleans. Wake up. Memphis. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brad.
Welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8:29 before the top of the hour. Brett, a friend in need
is a friend
indeed.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just disappointing. I had a shirt that I had bought from Foot Locker. Brand new Nike shirt. It was nice. Nice. And I didn't plan on getting it musty. And I had a situation. Gary get off the air, and his car wouldn't start. Right? So Maria, Gary, they walking around. Gary car wouldn't start, or whatever. So it's the mechanic in me trying to be nice to the Negro, trying to help him out, or whatever. Then his patience short. How your patience short, and you the one need help?
Come on, man.
And then I don't like the way he said. He came in. I was sitting there talking to his friend. I need you to come jump me off. Just the way he said it.
That part right there. That's when I left the studio.
Yeah. That right. He got up all that. Can you come jump me off? Excuse me.
Whoa. Time to go.
And then he said, jump so fast that it was more Jaden in it. Can you come jump me off? Just the way it came off, and everybody just kind of paused and got quiet. Like it was just such a man law violating moment.
Wow.
Whatever. Yeah. And I'm just not understanding, like, okay, so then I go and hook up my jump cable. I got jump cables. I hook up my jump cables next to, and pull my car up next to his car.
Right.
Or whatever. He do know how to open it. Big round of applause to Gary. Guess what he know how to do?
What's that?
He know how to pop the hood of his car.
Uh-oh.
All
He
right.
know how to pop.
Come on now. Congratulations.
Pop the, yeah, Gary. I didn't know Gary knew how to pop the hood of his car or whatever. So I'm trying to. He getting in paid. And then he go in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, I put it on there, and I said, Gary, you got to give it a minute to charge up. Maria was out there.
Yeah. But then he had the radio on. He had all the lights on.
Everything
and he was
on.
getting so frustrated, but the battery was taking juice from all that other stuff happening. So you needed
Right.
to cut it off.
Yeah, you got to turn the radio off and the AC off because the compressor that's on the AC is pulling juice that energy could be going toward the battery.
Right.
Yeah, but when the man came initially the day before to boost the car, I didn't have to do all that. He just took the thing out of his truck, out of the car, the AAA, took it out of their truck, and they boosted.
Well, he had a jump box.
Okay,
and the jump box has more voltage than
but we
another
didn't know
car
that.
battery.
We didn't discuss that. So Ricky took them little cables you had that was thin and put it on my truck. But they were not
They
the
were
thick
regular
ones.
jump cables.
Yeah, but they weren't the kind.
But they
the
still
bigger
do the
ones.
same thing, Gary.
It did the same thing, but it didn't start my damn truck. So he put his booster cables on my truck, and we said to damn it, I had to get to destination. I'm like, well, can't we hurry up and get it? And he told me, well, it takes time. I thought once you put booster cables from one to the other, it starts.
Jumper.
No, it's not always like that.
Right.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you got to let it charge. You got to let the battery charge up.
Yeah, but we was taking too long, honey. I just couldn't take all that.
And then it was hot.
Yeah.
And so he went in to do his TV show.
Yep.
So now I'm stuck outside. I said, leave me your key, Gary. So I get in my car, taking out of my time. I'm sleeping. You know what I'm saying? I'm sleeping. I want something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be meeting my
And
daughter.
I was shocked that you even helped, so that was nice.
You went above and beyond, Ricky.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, you were out there with two cars, jumper cables all by yourself.
I'm from
Yeah.
Cross Tent. I'm from
Yeah.
Birmingham, Alabama, Cross Tent. My cars was always so raggedy. I know how to fix cars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't afford to get my car fixed, so I had to figure out how to fix the car. I'm
Right.
good. I'm good with an American-made car. Okay, I can't work on no Tesla. So no, I can't work on no damn Tesla.
Can't nobody work on a Tesla.
But Lyons, he the one got a degree from Georgia Tech. So I went
He could build one.
So I go to AutoZone, all right. Then I went to in this AutoZone over here off of Mumford. This ran down, or whatever. But that one,
Yes,
that
sir.
wasn't one of their nicer stores.
Exactly. It'd be pitch black in that bad boy.
Pretty much. So I went in there and got the battery. Right? Got the battery. You know how heavy a battery is.
Yes, sir.
So I had to carry the battery all the way to the car, put it in the front seat floor of the car. Then I had to buy a ratchet set because I don't have a ratchet set. Yeah. Then I had to buy a wrench. I bought a small wrench and a big wrench. Went on over there, took the doggone thing, boom, 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 popped the thing off. Lyons comes downstairs. John, what the purpose of you? No, why you come downstairs?
I mean, basically, I was coming back from the store, get little snacks and thing for the room. And when I pulled up, Ricky over there like sweating like a slave trying to fix this car. Plus, he had a couple homeless people that were messing with him. But I just daps him up and kept it pushing. But when I reached back,
the whole people like, hey, Tavis Smiley. What's up, Tavis Smiley? I said, hey, what's up? Yeah, you Tavis Smiley? Yes, I'm Tavis Smiley. I just left it at that.
Yo, when I got to the room, I felt bad. I'm like, man, if something happened to Ricky, all of us out of a job. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get one of the little complimentary waters in the room.
He brings a bottle of water over like a flight attendant. I'm thinking he finna help. He bringing a bottle like, y'all want some water and some peanuts. Man, you don't get your ass out of my face. But anyway, we popped. Yeah, he bringing water coming down the aisle like anybody water, peanuts, water.
Hold on, John. You wasn't trying to help with the battery?
Hell no.
Baby, please.
Got the battery on. Then I took my receipt, Brett, and put the receipt in the windshield.
Right.
Put it behind the windshield wiper. I left the receipt, and I took the keys to the front desk, and I took my ass on home or whatever. And you need to run me my money. Now look, I'm gonna charge you. Bro, how much was the battery? You got the receipt?
battery was like $200.
No. We got time on the other side. We're gonna finish this argument.
Come on, dog.
How much?
Come on.
And I put the old battery in the damn front seat.
Yeah,
So
let me tell you. Okay, I'll be first of all, you spun too much for that battery. Ain't no way in hell.
How much was the battery?
It was $280.
That ain't what's on the receipt.
That's what's on the receipt. I got the receipt.
That's about right
Pull
for
the
a good
receipt
battery,
out.
dog.
Pull the receipt out. I love the receipt. Pull the receipt out.
What kind of car is this where all this is happening?
It's a damn Jeep, Brad. My Jeep.
Your Wrangler?
Yes.
And the battery was almost $300?
Hell yeah.
Yes, it was damn $283. First of all, I didn't tell. Thank you. First of all, let me be very clear. I'm grateful that you did buy the battery. Hold on, I'm grateful that you did buy the battery, but you don't
owe Gary from so long ago.
Owe me
he owed me from damn it. Where we was at just recently.
Brad, don't do
Florida.
that.
You owe me from Florida.
How much you owe you from Florida?
$283.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, chicken and waffle mix. We got John Lyons on the 1 and 2. Hey, John Lyons.
Yeah.
Man, the fans are blowing yo, man. If there's anybody in the United States of America out there fixing a car and you need somebody to come and lay a damn bottle of water on the sidewalk, you need to be talking to John Lyons. If you don't get your... I'm thinking he's finna come help me put the battery in Gary's car. He comes and lay a bottle of water on the sidewalk.
Yo,
you understand what I'm saying, bro? On my mama. On your mama. On my... John, what's going on, bro?
Yo, I had on my good white shirt. I didn't want to mess up the shirt. Plus, you look dehydrated. The man was sweating. Plus, he was fidgeting. It was just a whole mess.
John,
the least I could do, bring a complimentary water.
John, can I ask you a question, John? Can I ask you a question, John?
Okay,
why you didn't help me at least lift the battery and take the old battery out and put the new battery in, John?
Well, my first thing is you were dehydrated, so let me bring the water. I didn't want to mess up my shirt. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. John, let me tell you something, bro.
Okay, then.
From brother to brother, man.
Yeah.
Take the doggone shirt off. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And say, Rick, what you need, bro? What you need, man? All right, let's go.
And you know how hot it was in Dallas, Texas yesterday? Everybody, America, yesterday, it was 93 degrees and I'm up under a car sweating. My car running, trying to get Gary's car running, and John Lyons comes and he just nonchalant said, "Oh man, I started praising God. I started saying, "Thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus." I said, "God, you'll make a way out of no way." I said, "God, send me somebody because this battery is heavy." And I'm thinking that, and then John Lyons come walking up. I said, "God, you real, sweet Jesus. Thank you for all your grace, all your mercy, all your blessings." And this nigga come and lay a bottle of water down on the sidewalk. Man, if you don't get out of my face, John, I ain't got no more respect for you.
But then you gonna ask me to give him $30? Why you want me to give him $30?
Yeah, but I thought he was gonna help, but I guess. And then it wasn't even a Fiji. It was one of them damn Aquafina.
One of them great values.
The free ones they gave us in the hotel. That's what he did.
God, shout out to John Lyons for the Dollar Tree water.
Oh, John.
And then didn't even sit it up on the thing, you know, where the hood at, laid it down on the sidewalk and just kind of stood back like he was on the phone. Didn't help nothing, didn't help nobody.
John, you know he was smiling,
That's
too.
the island Negro, honey. They don't help you.
The what?
The island Negro don't help.
Hey,
oh, man.
Let's see what Black Dog, we appreciate that mix, John Lyons. And then he got a mechanical engineering degree.
You.
Let's stop right there.
Yes.
Has a degree in
it's actually civil and building construction. So
is what?
Civil and building construction.
I'll be damned. From Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
You know how much money it costs to go to Georgia Tech?
Yes.
He got a degree, and he could have helped with the electronic. You know anything about
diagnosed it to you.
I mean, electronics ain't my thing, but my main focus was making sure he was hydrated.
John, hush, man.
I think that was considerate.
John, hush.
Yeah.
Hey, you are no longer John Lion. You done lost your lion. You are John Lamb now.
I need every flight attendant across the United States to protest John Lyons stole y'all gig.
Yes.
Water anyone? Water? Water anyone? Black Tony! Hey, Black Tony. Hey, why you ain't come help it? Can we get a battery, Black Tony?
Sally, you know what? You should call me up though, 'cause you know what I'm saying. I could have got you a battery. You spent $300 for a battery, but I could have got you a battery. But I got my homeboy got a car battery. I could have got you a battery for $25, boy. $25 and the crackhead to put it in. And he'll put it in. He don't even got no tools, y'all.
Black Tony, I had to buy a ratchet set. Black Tony, I had to like.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's why you should have pitied. You should have pitied me up. 'Cause I could have helped you out. But look, But
Black Tony, let me ask you a question. I know we talking about Gary Carr. Why you ain't show up for work today?
because I'm so disgusted at Jalen for being a well, I don't even want
honey bun ass.
I'm so disgusted. I'm not even coming to work. Shout out. I don't want to be in the same building with Jalen. No more respect for you as a man.
I feel you, Black Tony. And he
That's why you ain't coming to work, Black Tony.
And he light skinned and he Mexican.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Another divorce may be on the horizon, y'all.
What?
I tell you, baby, people are not staying together. It's being reported, y'all, that rapper Remy Ma and her husband, Papoose, y'all, may be on the verge of divorce. Yeah, they're saying female rapper Remy Ma and her husband, Papoose, y'all, were the epitome, honey, of black love, y'all. They're saying, but now it's being reported, y'all, that Remy may be dating a much younger battle rapper. Now, they're saying, honey, that Remy is confirming that those rumors may be true. Now, a few months back, y'all, MTO reported that Remy's husband, Papoose, reportedly attacked Remy's new artist, y'all, a guy by the name of Brooklyn rapper Easy the Block Captain, backstage at a battle rap concert. Now, they're saying the street was saying, y'all, that Pap accused, honey, Easy of sleeping with his beautiful wife. They said, well, over the weekend, Miss Remy Ma hosted a battle rap concert between her friend artist Easy the Block Captain and another battle rapper named Geechee Gotti. Now, they're saying during that battle, honey, they said it went on and on to the break of dawn, honey. Nevertheless, Papoose wasn't at this one here, but they're saying that this guy Easy, honey, let people know that he may be having an affair with Remy Ma. So, you know, it's just a sad
We're gonna have to start getting obituaries for divorced couples.
Yeah,
we need divorced couples obituary. We need to read silently the New Testament, the Old Testament, viewing of them, and everything. So a song, like we're gonna have to start having services for divorced couples.
Yeah, because I mean, why are people not staying together anymore? What happened? I mean,
they're gonna have to get a section in the newspaper. What you read, Gary? The
obituary.
Yeah, people that's getting divorced.
Yes, Lord, honey, the divorceary. But
the divorceary.
Because it's just a sad thing, honey. But nevertheless,
and they've been together 18 years.
And he sat and waited on her when she was in the pen.
Prison. Yeah.
Yes, he waited on her. Yes, sir.
Take up for the man, because if it was the other way around, you'd be going off.
Yeah,
he did what? Say it again.
Well, he waited on her.
Say it again. Say it with your chest stuck out, like you do when the woman set up and wait on the man.
He didn't have a choice, so he waited. I mean, on her.
Oh, he had a choice.
Oh, he had a choice.
He had a choice.
We're not gonna do this to my friend Remy now.
That's right,
we don't know the whole story.
That's right,
now.
Brad. Tell it, honey.
So it's come on now, don't do that. Let's just wait till we find out what's going on, because I don't believe it.
You don't believe it, Brad?
I don't believe it.
Because I know Remy loves
they've been together
Papoose.
for a long time and they love each other, and this didn't happen.
All right, let's get on the phone. We got to find. We need to know.
Yeah. Can you call her, Brad?
I'm not doing the Special K thing. Absolutely not.
Okay, well we're gonna wait and see, honey, and we're gonna see how this all turned out, because we know they definitely, honey, were together, and I think he loves her and she loves him.
We need to find out so we can know what to pray for.
They've been through a lot, and they've made it through a lot.
Yes, they did.
I want to pray for the wrong thing.
Yeah, no, we don't. So Peaches and Herb stay together, so that's good. All right, moving on. Another celebrity news.
They were
had to get reunited.
Remember, they were reunited.
Okay, they sure did.
That's how I feel. Good.
Good, that's right.
Good all over like Stephanie Mills.
That's okay. Moving on, child. In other celebrity news, y'all, retired NBA player, y'all, Lamar Odom, y'all, they say he crashed his beautiful Mercedes into two parked cars on early Monday morning. Now, they're saying, according to TMZ, they say Lamar is likely to see his car insurance bill go up. They say now he crashed his beautiful Mercedes into two parked cars in an early morning accident. Now, according to the rest for Lamar, they're saying Lamar was behind the wheel when he got into a car crash around 3 a.m. Monday morning in a residential area near his beautiful mansion. Now they're saying Lamar. They were told that Lamar. Yeah, they say
intoxicated, probably.
They say we were told Lamar was driving home from a friend's place in Northbridge when he dropped his phone inside his beautiful Mercedes, reached down to retrieve it, lost control, and smashed into a pair of cars parked on the street.
And put it on park. But that's your friend, Gary. You know Lamar Odom.
Yeah, but I don't think
Can you call him? Can you call him?
I don't know if he had the same number or not, but they say Lamar Rep said that his beautiful white Mercedes hit another white car, which bumped into another car parked walked in front of it. Now, Lamar's airbag deployed, and he wasn't injured and didn't need medical assistance, though they say he was a little shaken up when his Mercedes is now mangled, y'all. Oh, my God. And he has an S-Class, too, y'all. They say cops did not perform a field sobriety, so that means evidently he was not intoxicated. So he just reached to get his phone. Well, wait up. He reached to get his phone, and in most new cars, they have Bluetooth.
Yeah, you can put your Bluetooth on that way. You ain't got to worry about.
Yeah, but you reached to get your phone.
Yeah.
And you should have just stopped the car. I used to stop the car or just wait till I park or something. Yeah. Then get out the car where I can look under the seat.
Yeah.
But trying to find a phone, a doggone cell phone while that car, that's dangerous, especially if he was on the road. But he was in the parking lot. I'm just trying to figure that out. I'm confused.
And the airbags deployed, so that means he hit that car pretty hard.
Real bad. So let's keep it. And quickly and quietly, before honey,
I was dating a girl. We got had a head-on collision. That was before they had airbags. She had real big lips, and it saved her life.
Ricky, hush, damn it. All right, let me go with that next story. Oh, boy. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors, honey. My color today is shadow gray. On the high end, you say shadow gray, and you got it, Brad. And on the low end, just say black. That's your color for today, Lord.
Too cool.
The offense, Lord.
She said, woo. She said, woo. Thank you, Jesus.
That's all she said after that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Back then, that was your airbag back in the day.
Lips.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Yeah. Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, Tyler Perry has some black women upset once again. Because of the comments he made in a recent interview. Now, the producer and actor shared his thoughts about splitting bills in a clip that has now gone viral. Now, Perry spoke about black women being the breadwinner in some instances and how they should be okay with the man making less. We got that clip. Before you go to your part, Brett, let's play that clip one more time.
Okay.
Black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that is fine.
Yeah.
What are they saying what do you think they're saying on social media, Brett?
Well, now some social media users argue that if a man can only afford to pay a bill here and there, maybe he ain't ready to be in a serious relationship or start a family. Meanwhile, others argued that instead of telling women to lower their standards, Perry should encourage men to rise to the occasion and step up to the plate.
Yeah, now in the clip that has about 1,000 comments, people have very mixed reactions. Some saying the part he's leaving out is how much that man may secretly hate that you earn more and how that hate will weigh on his ego. However, some others pointed out that unfortunately it seems a lot of women can't handle being the breadwinner while still respecting her man as head of the household and still submitting to his leadership.
I mean, he broke it down. He's like, if she's okay with it and he's okay with it, they're on the same page with the communication, man, ain't no problem.
Gary, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, my thing is this: since we've been living in a society of role reversal, if the man gonna make less money than the woman, that means he should be just how the woman is when the man makes more money than her. Which means he should be able, if he's making less, he should be able to, help with the kids. Should be able to cook, clean, and do all those things.
What if he got a full-time job? He just don't make more than her.
Well, if he have a full-time job, like y'all said earlier, his ego, because the male ego, honey, is a
Not
little
all.
bit. Well, not all, but 99.99%.
No, you can't say that based off of, no.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
Brett, you believe that?
Yeah, that's true. Gary's absolutely right. Men don't really want to be taken care of, and when they are, it's like, oh, come on now.
And
but sometimes she. But sometimes she's not taking care of him. Like Michelle Obama was making more money than Barack Obama before he became president.
But he had potential. Now, you can have potential. Some women don't care about potential, but you can have a little potential to show me. But my thing is this: if I'm going to be making more money than you, and you're doing, less than me or whatever, at least my main thing for you to do is don't cheat on me and don't humiliate me in the public. That's my thing.
That's a good point. What are your thoughts, Maria?
With me and my husband, we don't look at it as your money and it's our money. It's our money, and we pay our bills, and we handle our responsibilities.
Come on now.
And the value in the relationship doesn't just come from the money. And there are a lot of women who are going to be missing out on good men because they're only looking at their pockets. And then conversely, what are the men supposed to do? Lower their standards and get a woman who makes less money than them just because, so they can be, the masculine one?
Message.
I mean, come on, man. Prioritize love, companionship. Come on now.
God, that's
that's just how I feel about it.
Man, I root for my wife to go get your bread. If you got an opportunity to make money, and if it's more than me, shoot, let's go.
Yeah. It's our money.
Because we're a team anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. So no matter what job it is or whatever it is you do, sometimes they may make more money in certain instances, and in some jobs I may make more money.
Right.
So,
there's seasons.
but together it's our money.
Yeah.
But before we start making money, Rod, did Crystal, Crystal, your wife, did she steal some? Where we at with that time?
Which one? In Vegas? The Vegas trip or was
No, that was before. No, she stole something after that. Crystal Turner. She's on Facebook.
Wait a minute.
I don't know about that, dog.
Wait a minute. What is?
This is new to me, Special K.
I know, right?
Google it.
Y'all look up. I don't know. Is Crystal Turner with a K?
I don't think that's what we're talking about right now.
I ain't got nothing to do with this, babe.
He's about to get you in trouble.
She's gonna blow my phone up. Now, me and Crystal, me and Rock T wife do not get along. I promise you we don't.
Oh, you one of her favorite people. Stop it, Rickey.
Whatever. We go in. I don't need to know what y'all think. 866-9 Rickey. 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Mia Mims, and I'm calling from Indianapolis, Indiana. My take is it really doesn't matter because you're both contributing to the relationship. As long as you have that understanding and, who does what, I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't.
Hi, my name is Cicely. I'm calling from Louisville, Kentucky. And I do feel like that finances matter when you're dating a man, especially for me. You don't have to make exactly what I make, but you have to make either significantly above or close to what I make.
It's the at Charlotte. Yeah, it don't matter if she the breadwinner. I'm still gonna pay that rent and break that back.
I'm calling from Birmingham, Alabama, and my take is it doesn't matter who makes the most money. At the end of the day, a man should still always be the head of his household, and as long as the money is coming in one house, that's all that matters.
I'm Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I do believe that it's okay for a woman to make more money, but I don't know if I want to be the breadwinner. I still have a traditional take, and I still want my partner, my spouse, whomever to take most of the responsibility, but I'm okay with making more money, but he still need to take majority of the bills.
Keith from Tyler, Texas. I don't think that it should be a problem at all. As a matter of fact, in my house, my wife makes the most money. It didn't start out like that, but it wound up being like that. And after intimate, interactive conversation about what was going on, we don't have a problem with it anymore. I think it's all about what's best for your household.
Okay, all the ladies that's calling up here talking about, the man need to make more money than you. What if all the men make more money than you ain't got no neck? Is that what you want, sitting up in church? Huh?
Come on, Rickey.
You want a damn man that make more money than you, but what if all of them ain't got no neck? Huh? Can't button his top button up, can't wear a tie. What we doing? What we talking about here?
What else he can't do? What else he can't do?
All of them, all your men coming to church looking at us and say, what in the Roland Martin is going on here? He must make less money than her. He ain't got no neck. See, you're going to get what you ask for. You keep sitting up here looking at people's paycheck, not looking at they because you want a certain amount of sexy to go with the income.
Yes, sir.
Right? Right.
Right.
Because the families be broke. All the families work at Burger King. Let's be honest. Special K, the families drive a Toyota Celica. Real fine.
Not a Celica.
A Honda Accord.
Back in the day, they did. Yeah, they got a Honda Accord, Nissan Sentra.
Right.
Or
but
Kia
you want a
Forte.
man that make more money than you, but he ain't got no neck. Right? Ain't nobody looking at his damn paycheck when y'all walk in church. Now you
You
come
got
to
to
church.
verbally say
You
yes
come
because
to
he
church,
can't
now y'all
nod his
gotta,
head.
yeah, now y'all got to sit in the back because the kids giggling in the balcony.
And he got to stand up to turn around to see who it is.
What? Say
He
what?
got to stand all the way up to look back to see who's giggling because he can't just turn his head.
Auntie Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Jeff Johnson, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good
Happy
be
to have
with
you,
y'all.
bro.
Thank you, good sir. Man, listen, right now we're entering the 4th day of an auto worker strike. And what's different, Rick, about this, many of you who know about the UAW, the United Auto Workers, know that they have been at the center of the auto industry since the auto industry was the auto industry. Many of us, me included, our grandparents or great-grandparents, depending on your age, moved from the South to the Midwest to be part of the auto industry. And so cities like Cleveland and Detroit and others, Flint, were really the center of that migration. And so right now they're entering into this 4th day. And what's unique, Rick, is I think this is the first time that the auto industry has engaged all of the big three at the same time. And so there's currently a strike at one location of Ford, of General Motors, and Stellantis, which is now who makes Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. The UAW is saying that they are putting a deadline of Friday for serious progress. They haven't really defined what serious progress means, but serious progress, or they're going to strike in more locations. There are some that are saying that even this strike is not going to push the country into a recession, but we do know that what it does mean is that the auto workers can stall production of all forms of U.S.-made automobiles if this strike continues and if it expands. That there's not clarity, Rick, on what all the demands on the table are, and there's no meeting. I don't think that the next meeting is set until Thursday or Friday or Wednesday and Thursday of this week. So we don't know yet what the result of this is going to be, but this is a big deal. And for those of you that are in the Midwest in particular, you understand it as you are in some cities that drive the U.S. auto industry. But we're going to have to pay attention to this because it is going to impact us in a number of ways. What's interesting, and you know that there's an individual that just likes to take advantage of all things.
Right.
Trump has said that he is not going to go to the second Republican debate because he's going to do a Detroit primetime speech.
And they're going to watch it. And there'll be more people watching that than the Republican debate.
If it wasn't so nuts, man, I mean, he is literally not going to be in California at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley because he is going to be in Detroit delivering a speech in front of current and former union members, is what a source from his campaign is saying. So the show continues. And
Jeff, what's crazy, it's not even going to be a speech. He's just going to keep saying the same things he says every time he gets in front of a microphone.
Come on, man. You don't think he's going to wax poetic about the economy and what workers need and the fact that workers are in the greatest need in America right now and we need to support unions in a way that we haven't supported them before? Come on, bro.
How stupid do people have to be to follow him and buy it? And
It's
unbelievable.
About Trump is just what's scary is the people that follow him and the people that believe to let you know the state of the mind of the country that we live in.
Exactly.
That's the part that's scary. The fact that he got elected.
I'm actually going to push back a little bit on that. I actually just think that there are certain people that just want somebody to fight for them. That's what it comes down to.
Right.
But he's not even doing that.
They're not fact checking, and they're not policy experts. All they do is buy into the narrative that he's fighting for them because nobody else is fighting for them.
Right. I feel you.
And so, I mean, again, you're not hearing me say they're intelligent or that they are policy experts or that they read the paper or that they do research. But y'all know, how many times have you dated somebody, men or women, when if they felt like you was riding for them, you could tell them almost anything?
Right. Right.
Okay. Rick, I know you keep them like that.
What?
Don't start, Jill.
He's like, listen, I'll buy you a sandwich. And she hungry. So she ride with you at least for 2 months because she ain't ate.
Right.
Before I get out of here, y'all, I want to celebrate this announcement. Some of you may have heard it. Some of you may have not. The new face of British Vogue is a sister. She was formerly the editor of Vogue.com. And Chioma Nnamdi is British, UK-born, and has been the host of the U.S. Vogue podcast called The Run Through. Really was responsible for bringing a number of us to the .com side with Erykah Badu, Rihanna's May 2022 pregnancy cover, and a bunch others. It's super exciting to see that there's going to be a sister who not only understands the UK, but who understands the culture that is running one of the most, biggest magazines in the world. So give it up to her, you all. Pay attention to what's going to happen in British Vogue, and let's celebrate her as we continue to celebrate us going to the next level. Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Love y'all. Have a fantastic Tuesday. And we're going to talk a little bit more about where this UAW piece is on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Love you too, Jeff. I appreciate that. It's Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 9 minutes after the hour, y'all. John Lyons on the ones and twos, man. John Lyons sound, what up? Bye.
I'm good, man. You don't know, just had to wake the city up real quick. And, of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lyons.
JAH Lyons sound. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man, my pleasure, American.
John Lyons didn't help with nothing. I'm still mad about yesterday.
Yo, cool,
And he lost the lion. He's a lamb now.
Yeah. Gonna bring a bottle of water.
Yo, my main thing was to make sure you are hydrated, plus I was providing security, because, the people that might start messing with you. You check what he's saying?
So when we out here trying to fix a car, I'm thinking he finna come help me fix this man's car. Laid a bottle of water on the sidewalk, rock T.
Yes, sir, man. He didn't even lift a finger to say, hey, man,
Nothing.
let me help you with this battery,
I'm
man.
like, at least help me let the hood up. He's nothing.
Yo, first off, Ricky like a big, strong, macho kind of man. I didn't want to disrespect him by making him feel like I thought that he needed help. You check what he's saying?
No, that's a violation the way you just said he's a big, strong, massive man. That's a man law violation right there, how you said that, dog.
No,
Ricky is a strung up kind of dude, so I didn't want to disrespect him by making him feel like I didn't feel like he was strong enough to lift up a little battery.
Hold on, let's talk to Mr. We got Mr. Thomas on the phone. Stay right there, John Lyons. We got the one and only, hey, Mr. Thomas.
Hey there, Ricky.
Hey, Mr. Thomas, we had a little situation yesterday.
I heard.
Yeah, Gary Cobb wouldn't start. Now, what is your take on it as to why his car would start? Tried to give him a jump off. It didn't jump right off. What do you think, Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, it could be that starter there. The bottle of old battery. Probably got an old battery out there. Gonna set that bottle of water down there and did another lick of nuts. Just sat there.
Yeah, that was John Lyons that set the water down there, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, I heard him making no excuse. I mean, I didn't want to reek and feed, to think that he was not that strong enough. He was weak. The boy weak upon the sidewalk, upon the side of the road. Come selector. That's what you needed to do, John. You needed to come selector.
Hey, what'd he say, Mr. Thomas?
I didn't want Ricky to feel like he wasn't strong enough. He's very weak. Pull up. Made Ricky feel like he's a woman on the side of the road. Hey, when the car started, he supposed to say,
Oh, my God, Mr. Thomas.
Oh. Big up to the Lion Sound. J-A-Y, Lion Sound.
That's a good accent. You can fill in for me one of these days.
What you say, boy?
Mr. Thomas, maybe you can
slow it down.
Yeah, next time John Lyons don't come, maybe you can fill in and do the mix, Mr. Thomas.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, come right now. And I'm gonna tell you something, Mr. Thomas Sound, Mr. Thomas Sound, M.R. Thomas Sound.
And then, he bought the bottle of water. And now, Mr. Thomas, am I being petty? The battery was, how much was the battery?
It was $283.
Now let me ask you something. To take a battery out, take it to AutoZone, bring the new battery back, take the old battery and take it out the car. I didn't charge him anything for labor, which he should have gave me. Now he gave me the $283 back, Mr. Thomas. But what should I have charged him for labor? What does labor run for going getting a battery and exchanging the battery, for a car?
And it depends on the time. Depending on how much time. I say you got to give him about $50 and tell him to go and sit behind on down. Or, do it the hood way. Put the battery in the refrigerator, put in the freezer, let it get cool. It might start. Sometimes you put those old 9-volt and B8, AA back. Put them in the freezer, let it get cold a little bit. It might get rusty. Or you go get you a cold Pepsi and pour it on there and get some of that old battery acid off. But yeah, man. Because he tripping about the money. You're not being petty. You got John Lyon bringing old bottle of water. Probably wasn't cold. It's these old jitterbugs get on my nerves. These jitterbugs.
You know what I think? I think he probably took a good battery that was in there and went and exchanged it for some drugs. I think Gary could be on drugs, Mr. Thomas. What are your thoughts?
That might be the onlyest way that happened right there. It got to be drugs. It got to be drugs.
Got to be. Because how you got a brand new car, your car won't start? Yeah. It's got to be. You got a song for Gary, Mr. Thomas.
We need the witness.
Let's go, brother. Here we go, Mr. Thomas. Are you listening, Gary?
I'm listening, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
You don't have to do drugs.
Oh,
to survive. Come on.
Dang, boy.
Come on. Oh. Come on. Can't you see what drugs are doing? Let's go.
Come on to Jesus.
Sing it. Yeah.
Put the drugs away.
Oh, you got to get up off of the cocaine. You got to get up off of the crack. Get yourself together. Get your mind right. Oh, can't you see with yourself what drugs are doing? Tell them up, Mr. Thomas.
You know what I'm talking about. You don't have to do drugs.
Hey, Mr. Thomas, we love you, Mr. Thomas.
We love you, Mr. Thomas.
You want to say something, Gary?
Mr. Thomas, I think Ricky was on drugs for changing that battery yesterday.
I had to be.
Put that on my nephew. It's Mr. Thomas Sound.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 27 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by Charmin. We all go, whether you go with irresistibly soft Charmin Ultra Soft or the superior strength of Charmin Ultra Strong, you can't go wrong. Brought to you by Charmin. We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin? Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Jury selection began Monday in the trial of 3 Tacoma, Washington police officers charged in the death of Manuel Manny Ellis, a 33-year-old black man who was tackled, punched, shocked with a stun gun, and held face down on a sidewalk in March 2020. 2 white officers face second-degree murder charges, while 1 Asian American officer is charged with first-degree manslaughter. In other news, we were talking about this video, Ricky, on social media. A police officer in Colorado has been sentenced to only supervised probation and community service for placing a suspect in a police vehicle that was parked on train tracks. Horrifying video footage has gone viral. The video shows the vehicle being struck by a train, and the woman handcuffed inside suffered serious injuries.
I believe he did it on purpose.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I believe he knew what he was doing. And they so strategic and sneaky and dirty. They're just dogs. That police officer, I believe he did that on purpose. You can tell me nothing different.
Yeah.
And that's just from the bottom of my heart. I don't care what evidence, what. They're just systemic type of behavior. That's a whole show.
Yeah, it's a crazy video. I'm just glad that she survived because it was a very serious train wreck. With that said, that wraps up your news. Of course, you can check out more headlines.
Handcuffs.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
A woman handcuffed in the car and parked out of anywhere you can park a police car. You parked it on the train track. Make it make sense.
Good.
Make it make sense.
And it seemed like the timing, she knew when the officer knew when the train was coming because you see the video of them backing up like, here comes
But
the
he
train.
got out the way. He didn't put his life at risk to save hers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad she survived, and I hope she overcomes her injuries and that she sues as well. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, the Colorado State defensive back Henry Blackburn, who delivered an illegal hit on Colorado receiver Travis Hunter, which caused a lacerated liver injury that will keep him out for the next 3 to 4 weeks, man. If y'all missed that game over the weekend, Henry Blackburn, his family and himself have been receiving death threats for that play.
Yeah, this ain't the 60s. Black people ain't playing no more. And he lacerated that man's liver. That was a dirty hit. And I understand the rules didn't throw him out of the game, but that was just dirty.
It was a late hit.
And it could have killed him.
It could, especially now that we know what the kind of injury he has.
Injury that the player from the Bills had?
Yes, sir.
When he hit him in the middle of the chest?
Yeah, when
he was hit almost in the same place.
DeMar Hamlin.
And it could have taken his life.
Yeah, I mean,
dirty.
It was a late hit. He shouldn't have done it, and it is what it is, man. It's unfortunate.
I hope they phone ring all night. The grandmama called. The grandmama, she up on dialysis.
They probably ain't gonna put him on the field this weekend.
Call the dialysis center where grandmama at and go in there. I hope somebody go in there and mess with grandmama hair while she getting her hair fixed. I hope somebody unplug their washer, their dryer and stuff. Their car wants to. I hope they take the battery out of their car. All, like little small devils and stuff. I hope they wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and the cues up on their roof setting out a hot.
Oh, Rick.
Speaking of cues, let's talk about one of your bros, Shaquille O'Neal, man. He explains why Deion Sanders is having success at Colorado.
Because when you are standing in front of someone that has an impressive resume and you're trying to get to the level he get to, everything you say is golden. I felt that way when Phil Jackson first came to the Lakers. Before he got there, me and Kobe, we got swept all the time. But when he came in there and stepped in the locker room, and we saw he didn't panic, so it taught us not to panic. We know that this guy knows what he's talking about. Everybody watched him win 6 rings in Chicago. He knows exactly what he's talking about. So Deion right now is the best coach in college football. You heard it here first.
Right now.
I
agree.
You can't disagree with that.
I totally agree. Every single recruit.
Come on, dog.
Want to go play for Colorado.
Come on, dog.
Yeah. My great-grandma wrote a letter trying to go to Colorado. Talking about she couldn't enroll back in school. I said, you can't be on the football team. She just want to go be a student.
Man.
And she's 98.
He ain't going to have to worry about nothing.
You done turn Colorado into a damn HBCU.
Okay.
Now the Colorado
the
white
bands
people,
are playing
all
HBCU
the damn
music.
white people out there talking about boom.
Yes, sir.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
White people are on beat in Colorado.
I love it.
Ain't nobody double clapping. Ain't nobody clapping on the upbeat. White people is in rhythm and everything in Colorado.
And he challenging the band director at Colorado to make sure that the drum majors are doing the HBCU drum majors. Come on, dog.
They need to do it. They stiff. They ain't picking their legs up, pointing their toes.
Yes, sir.
None of that stuff.
I
Or whatever.
love it.
And the majorettes got to get on point. They got to go get them some BBLs. Because all of them booty flat as a credit card.
Better go get them honeybees from
Flat as
Alabama
a-
State.
Flat as a driver's license.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot in this hot spot.
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, then it's about that time for the hot spot. Starting out with the one and only, the Brat. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, man, y'all. Our friend and singer Tamar Braxton says she does not feel safe anywhere after becoming the latest burglary victim. Oh, man, she took to Instagram and shared the shocking video of people stealing multiple items from her car, and she captioned the post, "I got robbed at home. I'm not safe anywhere. I don't know why I keep getting violated. I had a lot in my car because I don't live anywhere, because I'm not safe anywhere or with anyone. In the footage, a group of individuals were captured rummaging through Tamar's vehicle. Initially, the robbery appeared to be executed by 3 people. However, another clip shared by the entertainer showed that there was a 4th person involved. At this time, the people responsible for the break-in have yet to be identified, but it's clear they came prepared as they had a getaway car waiting to make their escape. This is so sad. And she's the only one who had to deal with this invasion situation stuff of her personal space. As previously reported, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian, Tina Knowles, and Life Jennings have all gone through similar situations. This is just sad. In her own parking lot of where she lives in her building. So where are you safe at? If you can't park your car in your own parking deck where you live.
They done hit Gary about 8 times.
Really, Gary?
They hit him in his car about 8. And it seemed like, I don't know, he always leaving stuff in the car. They got you yet, Maria and Beyonce? They ain't got y'all?
They got me in my car.
They got you, Beyonce?
They got me, and the crazy thing is my door was unlocked. They still broke the window. They took a diaper bag and my backpack.
Yeah, they got me in a very nice area. They got me on Peachtree in a high rise, like in a really nice condo. Yeah,
I don't
crazy.
understand it. So how are they getting in the garages?
I don't know. I just feel it's an inside job. Somebody who work at the places is letting these people in. They have to be, because these places have codes and they have 2 and 3 gates you got to get past. Somebody stole my wife's Bentley from one of these places.
A whole car.
And nobody.
Wow.
And so when they steal
A whole car.
they're not getting the cars back. They chop them up. Huh?
Oh, it was different. We different type of women. We hunted down the car. Somebody called us and told us they saw it, and we pulled up and got the car back. But that's a whole different situation. I'll tell y'all about that story later on.
Yeah, go on to the next story.
We
want to keep you on the show.
We don't want you to go.
That's your limitations. That's your limitations.
You don't need no specifics.
Yeah, let me just move on. I'll talk to y'all about that when we off the air, Lord. Whew, Jesus. Anyway, y'all, moving on. Sherry Shepherd's talk show returned to the air on Monday, and the 30 Rock actress explained how it differs from other talk shows that came under fire for resuming production. She said, this summer, you all may have seen your favorite actors and Hollywood stars on the picket lines with SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes. She said, but there has been so much confusion about who can work and who can't work. She said, well, I'm SAG-AFTRA actress, and I'm actually marched with some of my colleagues while in Los Angeles recently. Talk shows in general fall under a different union contract code, so we're allowed to come back unless you're a WGA show. The Sherry Show is not a WGA show, and we have never employed WGA writers, so us coming back to work isn't crossing the picket line. So congratulations to Sherry for still being able to employ her writers and the people that work for her. I think that's great, and for her to keep a job herself, because it's very entertaining, and we love Sherry's show. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. The time now is, I don't know what time it is. Ricky, what time is it?
Time to get ill.
Hey!
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring.
All right, y'all, this Talk It Out Tuesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Please help me welcome licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring. And Counselor Spring.
Hey, what's up? Good morning, y'all. How you doing?
We're doing good. We having an argument this morning. We're dealing with entitlement this morning. And
okay.
I had a situation where I had to put Gary battery in his car, and he feels some kind of way because I charged him maybe like $50, $25 for labor. and he feels some kind of way about it. And Brad is tickled to death that I sweated out a brand new shirt, went out of my way when I could have just called AAA.
Right.
Am I being, and then I put the receipt on the windshield, Counselor Spring. Is Gary being ungrateful, or am I being petty? And be honest.
Well, you know, there's in psychology what we say is and in both. So it's possible for two things to exist simultaneously.
Oh, that's a good answer, Unetta. That's a good answer, girl. I'm going to say that.
You know, so it's all about the expectation and the perspective of the person, right? Expectation and the perspective of Gary, expectation and perspective of you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Council Spring, he threw the money at me.
Yep.
He didn't give me the money back in love, with love.
Well, I pushed it across the desk, Dr. Springs. You know, I just pushed it across
Council
the desk.
Spring, he said, "Here's your funky ass $300."
I mean, but why would he charge me that? I mean, I don't mind being charged because I was going to have to pay the people anyway. But, I mean, it just seemed different that I'm being charged and I had to go to the ATM and get the money out and give it to him.
But it wasn't that much, Gary.
Hell, $300 is a lot.
I mean, for the battery you had to pay, but for the labor, it wasn't that much.
Well, yeah, it may have not been that much, but I don't know. But it looked like Ricky would have done that as just being a colleague.
Council Spring, how do we resolve this situation, Council Spring?
When Ricky gets stuff for you, is it because you're a colleague?
Huh? What'd you say?
When you do stuff for Ricky, is it because of the colleague situation when you want to be paid back?
No.
And this is something that happens all the time where there's misplaced expectations, right?
Okay.
So you feel like, Gary, because of your relationship with Ricky and, okay, I need this help, that you should just do it, no problem. And a lot of times we base our expectations off of what we will do, but we don't communicate what if we ask someone else for something, what is their expectations? And Ricky may be feeling like, right, I did this, but I'm expected to be compensated for my work. This can be resolved before we agree to do things, that we're clear of what the expectations are for both parties.
But Ricky hasn't done nothing like this in years, so I gave him experience again to let him see that he can still do it.
Not experience again.
Now, Council Spring, what Gary just said, is that a form of manipulation?
It's all in how you look at it.
That's right.
What I'm hearing, though, is that both of y'all had agreed to do something, but it wasn't clear of what the expectations were. So for Ricky, I can fix your battery, but I'm going to need $25, and I need it by X amount of time. And Gary, go ahead.
Gary, do you charge Ricky when you do stuff for him?
No.
There we go.
No, never. No. Because I never charge you if I do something.
Well, used to be his assistant, he had to pay you for, right?
Wait up, honey. That's a whole different horse of a different color.
Oh, not a horse is a different color. Okay.
So, honey, that's a whole different one, honey. But no, I mean, because Ricky, like I said, he never charged me. I think it was nice that he did it. And like I said, I gave him back the experience again to let him know that he can still fix a car and do stuff. Like, he was very gracious and very happy to do it because he know I was being Maria was stressed. We had to walk to work. So he was helping us here. So that's what I thought. Well, that was nice of him to do that he would do it. But taking my money,
in your professional opinion, what are ways that Gary should have better expressed his gratitude for the act?
I think it's not about what you're offering him, because he gets to determine whether or not this is an experience that I want to do just to know that I could still fix the battery. So we can't impose our own thoughts or beliefs or feelings on other people. Right. So for Gary, you being able to really communicate with Ricky what it was that you were needing and what your expectations were. Hey, I want you to fix this battery for me, but I don't plan on paying you. This is for your experience.
Oh my God.
Broke that thing down.
You did break it down, Council.
And then Ricky gets to choose if I want to do this for the experience or if I expect to be compensated.
That's good.
That on the front end. Get it on the front end.
And that goes back to the church saying, out of all of your getting,
get an understanding. Okay, and this also too, Council Springs. Now he went and bought this high battery. I would have never paid the price for that battery. Why did he not call me and consult with me? Gary, this battery here is $150. This one is $200. Which one would you want?
Yeah. So that falls on both ends too, Gary. Listen, I need my battery fixed. My budget is $200. Are you able to get something within that frame, right? So a lot of it can be resolved with communication on the front end. This creates a lot of problems with folks when we have different expectations. Expect people to do what we do, and everyone doesn't think and feel the same way. So this can be easily resolved with just communicating on the front end. And it's something.
And Ricky bought a battery for his truck, the type that he would buy. I don't drive. I can't buy that kind of battery, so I had to buy what's according to
Gary,
my budget. What?
Both of us drive a Jeep.
I know
Both
that.
of us drive a Jeep.
Yeah, but honey,
you have a Sahara and I have a Rubicon. We both have a Jeep. The battery's the same size, the same SKU number, and everything.
Oh, is it?
And yes.
So do you.
Yes. Council Spring, can you do a part 2 on this segment for me and Gary where we won't be having beef and let everybody know how you can be reached, and we're going to finish this conversation next week.
Absolutely. Council Spring, if you don't hurry up and resolve this could turn into an assault and battery.
Yeah. We don't know.
Assault and battery.
Oh, he couldn't wait to play that.
Listen, we're going to resolve it. We're going to resolve it, y'all. Y'all can find me on all social platforms at Yanetta Spring. Go to my website, YanettaSpring.com. And we going to figure this out, y'all.
Y'all give it up and show your love for Counselor Yanetta Spring. Yeah.